is for educational use only. Our group grants permission for our instructor, Mr. William Ardines, to use this as educational material. Good day everyone, we are the group 2, and today we'll discussing a very important and interesting topic, the globalization of religion. In our modern world, globalization connects people, culture, ideas from all over the globe. One of the most effective and influential aspects of these global connections in religion. Religion shapes our identity, morals, and communities, but globalization challenges and transforms how people express and practice their faithful. Through this discussion, we'll understand how globalization both unites and divides believers across the world, and how media has created what we now call global village. The learning objectives explain how globalization affects religious practices and beliefs. The second one, analyze the relationship between religion and global conflict, and conversely, global peace. The third is to understand the role of media in globalization, of culture and religion, and the creation of the global village. Content overview. Our presentation is divided into 3 major parts. The impact of globalization on religious practices and beliefs. The relationship between religion, global conflict, and peace. The third is the role of media in the globalization of religion and culture. The impact of globalization of religious practices and beliefs. Globalization has both positive and negative effects on religion. On the positive side, it promotes understanding the unity among people of different faiths through travel, communication, and social media. People can now learn about the respect other religious traditions. However, globalization can also lead to the cultural and spiritual loss. Traditional beliefs and local costumes may weaken or disappear as a modern and global ideas dominate. Western influence and materialism, for example, may reduce the importance of it in daily life. In summary, globalism connects believers but also challenges traditional way of worship.
The impact of globalization on religion practices and beliefs. Globalization affects religion in both positive and negative ways. So, on the positive side, it allows people on different faiths to meet, share ideas, and understand one another better. It builds bridges between cultures and promotes tolerance and unity among believers of different religions. However, on the negative side, globalization can also cause the loss of traditional beliefs and practices. As modern and Western values spread, some people begin to forget or abandon their local religious customs. Materialism and technology can sometimes weaken spirituality and make religion less central in daily life. In short, globalization helps connect religions globally, but it also challenges how people maintain their authentic spiritual traditions.
The relationship between regional and global conflict or peace. Religion has a double-edged role in the world. It can either unite or divide. When religion is misused or misinterpreted, it can lead to conflict, hatred, and even wars. Example includes religious extremism or discrimination based on faith. But when practiced with respect and true understanding, religion becomes a powerful force for peace. Truly religious values such as love, forgiveness, and compassion promote global harmony and cooperation among nations. So whether religion causes peace or conflict depends on how people understand and live out their beliefs.
The role of media and globalization of culture and religion. The media plays a huge part in spreading religion and culture around the world. Through television, films, and internet, and also especially social media, people can now learn about a different faiths instantly. This makes the world feel like a global village. It helps us appreciate other religions and promotes respect for diversity, but there's also a downside. Media can sometimes weaken traditional values or spread false information about the religions. Despite this, it remains an important tool in connecting people spiritually and promoting global understanding.
Globalization connects religions and spreads awareness across the globe. It can strengthen understanding but also challenge traditional beliefs. Religion can either build peace or cause conflict, depending on how it's practiced. And finally, media plays a vital role in creating a global community that shares spiritual ideas and values. So the globalization of religion is both a challenge and an opportunity. It reminds us to embrace diversity while preserving our own faith and traditions. That ends our report. Thank you for listening, and we hope you learned something new about how globalization shapes religion and the world today.